Hello everybody and welcome back to Let's Read Katawa Shoujo. When we left off, Isao had a heart attack. Yeah, and I accidentally skipped a line, so text history. Right. The gate looked far too prosperous for what it was. There we are, lovely. In fact, gates in general seem to do that, but this one especially so. Is a gateman. Red bricks, black wrought iron and grey plaster, assembled into a whole that didn't feel welcoming at all. So much for taking a positive attitude, man. I wondered if it looked like what a gate for a school should look like, but couldn't really decide. Probably no, you haven't seen mine one then. It's green. The music is too bloody loud, hold on. What? What did I do? Click on? I'm back. Of course I didn't want to get stuck on thinking about the gate for too long. So I entered through. It was a brisk pace and felt surprisingly good. Moving forward feels good. Well, doesn't it always, man? There we are. So I walked towards the main building of Yamaku Academy with this brisk pace. I'm alone, as my parents are taking my stuff to the dorms, and there's supposed to be someone waiting for me. Hello. This is a very nice person I see there. The grounds are incredibly lush, filled with green. It doesn't feel like the kind of grounds a school would have. Don't feel too surprised. More like a park, yes. With a clean walkway going past trees, and the smell of fresh cut grass, and all other park-like things. There's a playground? Yay! Words like clean and hygienic pop into my mind. A park hygienic? Really? It makes me shudder. I shake them off. Stay open-minded now. It's your new life. I have to take it as it comes. Yes. That's what I tell myself. Good man. A few big buildings loom behind the leafy canopies. Too big and too many for just a school. Finally, no new words. Everything seems off. It's different from what I thought I knew about schools. It's an uncanny valley, even though I was told this is my new school. In the back of my head, it doesn't feel like one. It looks like a hotel. I wonder if the feeling is real, or caused by my expectations of school for disabled. Speaking of that, I don't see anyone else here. It's kind of eerie. Hearts invaded. It makes me, as you can tell, I'm a massive Kingdom Hearts fan. It makes me wish there was somebody here so I could anchor myself to something. Tangibly, instead of having this feeling that I stepped into another dimension. Right, you never rely on anyone. You rely on yourself, that's it. You can rely on your parents, yeah, but still. On the outside world yourself. The trees hum with the wind and the green hues flashing all around me catch my attention. Lovely. It makes me think about the hospital again. Oh my god. Stop being a downer, man. How they say that the operating rooms are painted green because green is a calming colour. I always thought blue was. So why am I feeling so anxious despite all this greenery? Because it's a new school. Only after I stand in front of the haughty main building, I surprised myself by realizing why the gate bothered me. Why? Did this used to be a prison? It was the last chance I had to turn back, even if I had no life I could return to. We shall have a life, man. But still, after entering, there was absolutely no way I could go back anymore. You're a downer, you really are. And I thought I was depressing. Feeling nervous and with this realization set in my head, I opened the front door. Yay, we're making progress. Oh my god, we're in Alderaan. A tall man with a bad posture notices me as I enter. We're the only people in the lobby, so it's only logical. Fair enough. Oh, hello. Tall man. You must be Nikai. Nikai? Doesn't Kai have an A in it? I may be wrong. Yes, it does. Nikai. Oh, I was saying Nikki then. So you are. Excellent. I'm your homeroom and science teacher. My name is Muto. Let's just say the U is silent. Muto. Welcome. We exchange a handshake that is neither firm nor sloppy, and he looks at his watch. The head nurse asked for you for a brief check-in visit, but there is no time for that now. Oh, why? Oh, should I go later? Yes. Afternoon is probably fine. We should get going and introduce you to the rest of the class. They're waiting already. Wait, I thought it was paramount to have supervision. Are you telling me that is a contradiction? Waiting for me. I don't really like being the centre of attention, but I guess it's inevitable. Inevitable? Yeah, in a situation like this. Well, obviously. Somehow, not knowing what is waiting for me makes me feel really nervous. What do you think people are... What do you think? Who do you think are waiting for you? Aliens? Thinking of this, I almost miss what the teacher is saying. Do you want to introduce... What the hell? Choices? Sure, why not? Yeah, of course. Yeah, sure, I mean, isn't that normal? Of course, but not everyone likes to be the centre of attention. It's like that. Get read in my mind. I'm probably one of those people, but I guess I should be the one to give the first impression of myself. Yes. Right, but it's no problem. Let's go then. Why do I get the feeling I read that wrong? My heart is pounding in my chest. Oh god, I think I've killed him already. And it keeps me thinking about my condition as I follow the teacher up the stairs. The third door down, the third floor corridor is marked as classroom the classroom for class 3-3. Why not just say that? Muto opens the door and enters. Well, no shit. What the hell? That is an ugly picture. Good morning, everyone, and sorry I'm late again. Again? Jesus Christ. Wish I had a teacher like that. I hesitate for a split second at the door, freezing on the spot. If you die now, I'm gonna go crazy. Just saying. Ah, get a grip, good man. This is a big step, I know that. But there isn't any point to worrying so much about it. At least, not this soon. Well, when do you want to worry? Oh, hello. I followed the teacher into the classroom and look around, partially so I wouldn't have to meet the curious gaze of my new classmates. Oh, okay. It's pretty spacious. The ceiling is unusually high, and there's a lot of space left over, around and in between the desks. Okay. An entire wall taken up by blackboards. It's only one, and the high, old-fashioned windows only make it seem larger. Okay. Oh, hello there. The student... Oh, you can't see my mouse, so you can't see where I'm pointing at. The students' desks are just standard wooden desks. Okay? With a shelf underneath for books and wooden chairs. With metal frames. Simple and efficient. I don't see any desks underneath. I stop walking in front of the classroom and face the other students. They all look normal. What? Yeah, obviously. Like students in any other school. But then, why would they be here? They're probably like me and have something wrong with them. Only it's just not immediately obvious. Then I notice that one of the girls seems to be missing the thumb of her right hand is a little jaggering. You get. Despite the natural tendency to listen to when someone's talking about you, I tune out the teacher's speech halfway through while he introduces me to the class. I notice a flash of dark hair and see that someone is looking at me. A girl with really long hair, with really long straight hair that is pretty eye-catching. As she sees me looking back at her, she covers her face with her hands, and as if it was to make her invisible. Didn't we just see her? I swear I did. Maybe I didn't. There was one boy with a cane leaning against a locker at the rear of the class. It's weird seeing someone so young with a cane. Where? Another girl seems to be making some weird hand motions. Sign language? She peers at me over the rims of her glasses, then goes back to whatever she was doing, speaking. She's kind of cute. Oh, you're already flirting. So is the cheery-looking girl with the pink hair sitting next to her. Oh yes, hello there. She's really hard to miss. I don't know how I didn't notice her the moment I walked in. You're not very observant? Please, welcome our newest classmate. He claps his hands, and so does everyone else, except the girl in the first row who has only one hand. I cringe a little, but hide it by bowing in thanks for this applause I did not deserve. Lovely. A collective silence tells me that I should open my mouth now. So, I'm Xaydam, and after that, my hobbies are reading and soccer. Really? That didn't kill you? And a girl? Jesus Christ. I hope to get along well with everyone, even though I'm a new student. And after that, I'm being so boring, this is exactly like every self-introduction ever. I should say something more exciting. I'm the commander of the Grey. I end up saying nothing, and the teacher picks up from there. Good man, save me, save me! Everyone seems to be satisfied, even with what little I've said, though a few girls are whispering to each other, throwing glances at me. It could have gone worse. Ugh. No, it couldn't have. I listen to the teacher as he drones about, getting along while letting my gaze sweep across the classroom. Everyone seems to be listening to him intently, and when he's done, they clap their hands again, while feeling like a weird thing to do. Which feels like a weird thing to do. The first row girl claps on this round, with her one hand against her... My god, my English is horrible! With her one hand against her other wrist that ends in a bandaged stump. Okay, lovely. Makes me feel a little bad. And we're back to that lovely face. We're going to be doing some group work today, so that'll give you a chance to talk with everyone. Is that okay with you? No. Yeah, it's fine with me. You are no help. That's good. You can work with Hakamichi. She is the class representative. Okay? She can explain anything you might want to know, and who else would be able to do that better, right? I don't fucking know. How can I know? Exactly! The teacher passes out the day's assignments and announces that we'll be working in groups of 3. Okay? It hits me that I don't know who Hakamichi is. Slow. The teacher seems to catch my helpless expression. Alright, Hakamichi is right there. Shizune Hakamichi. Oh well, hello. It's the pink-haired girl. Hello there. My name is Lord Xaydam, ignore his sound. Nice to meet you. As he calls out her name, the cute, bubbly-looking girl with bright pink hair and gold eyes waves her hand at me. I take a seat next to her by the window. Hey, I guess you're Hakamichi, right? It's nice to meet you. Why is she laughing? What? I'm caught off guard by her laughter. You're not the only one. It's nice to meet you too, but... But what? I'm not Hakamichi, I'm Misha. Misha. My god, I'm slurring. This is Hakamichi Shi-chan. What? I thought her name was Shizune. So you're Misha, and this is... Oh, hello there. Giggling, Misha points to the girl next to her, the one I saw using sign language before. It looks like she has been staring at me this whole time. She nods once, thus, I have no idea, to show that she acknowledges my presence, but only barely. You're mean. She has short yet carefully neatly brushed hair, a pair of oval-shaped glasses balanced on the tip of a dainty nose, and dark blue eyes that seem to alternate every few seconds between analytically and slightly bored. It's nice to meet you. ... Wave. She immediately looks at Misha, who smiles and makes a few quick gestures with her hands. Hakamichi nods and makes a few gestures of her own. I start to wonder if the teacher was messing with me, saying things like, you'll be able to talk to people, and who better to explain things to you. The rat bath plug. I can see you're a little confused, right? But I understand why you would think I was Shi-chan. Really? Shi-chan is deaf. So I'm the person who translates things back and forth for her. Oh, you must be a really nice friend. I'm like an interpreter. She says it's nice to meet you too. A pleasure. ... Well, that face says it all. She doesn't look very happy. But you just look very energetic. We could use that. You're the new student, aren't you? Well, Shi-chan, of course. He is. What, you weren't talking to me? If he wasn't, he would have been standing up there for no reason, right? Right? I don't know. He seems like a very interesting person, doesn't he? No. We knew there was going to be a new student, but we didn't know you would be here today so soon. Ichan, right? Ichan. I saw his name was Sav. Ichan? Yep, it fits, doesn't it? Well, it's better than Sao, I guess.